house for a few weeks, and after that we met at the bar across the street.
Well, I just thought he was charming. I thought he was attractive, and he had a great sense of humor.
Cute, he had a nice bum.
Jesus, that's cute.
When I first met Ben, it was outside of McDonald's in Taipei. He had told me on the phone that he was a college professor, but he did not look like a professor at all. He looked very questionable. So I had a very bad impression of him. I had to ask him to show me his ID. And then I called the school he claimed he was teaching at.
We met. I kept seeing this professor smiling in the halls of Parlin Hall at the University of Texas at Austin. And she was very smiley. And so I went to my friend Kwan that worked in the department, and I said, "Who is that professor that smiles all the time?"
Well, it all started when I popped out of her stomach because they had to cut her open because I had apparently the Caesar treatment.
I thought she was lovely. She was rather shy back then. I think she's changed a little since that point.
We met in July. In fact, it was in Canada Day, I think.
Mm-hmm.
1983. And I think probably by sometime in August we figured that it's probably...
I proposed to her in September.
There you go.
Yeah.
So it didn't take that long.
So my impression of her was somebody who was kind of snobby and a little paranoid. Very much so. That was my impression.
But I want to clarify, we did not meet for a dating purpose. It was just for language exchange.
Right, so just for language exchange. So almost 24 years later, here we are.
This is our 25th wedding anniversary year. Doris says it's a diamond year.
Every year is a diamond year.
But she's said that many times.
But the thing I always remember, the day that I knew I was helplessly in love, was the day that I was looking all over. So we worked in different parts of this building at UT, and I was looking all over the building for her because I had a joke I wanted to tell her.
It was a pretty bad joke.
That's right.
I remember thinking how much I loved him, like how incredibly, instantly overwhelmed with love I was for this tiny little person. And I remember thinking, if that's how I feel about my son, that's how God feels about me. And then just mind blown.